Thanks for choosing me to move on to phase 2 of the Wall of Chefs auditions. My name is Julia Mark, and today I'm making a surf and turf dish that is so important to me and near and dear to my heart because I made it for my boyfriend the first time that I made him dinner, and it totally won his heart over. Right, babe?
Yep.
So we're gonna start off with a beautiful piece of beef tenderloin that I marinated overnight with some lemongrass, and I'm just gonna season it up with some salt and pepper. You wanna make sure you give it a nice thorough seasoning before you sear it in the pan. A little bit of pepper. All right, let's head on over to the stove. There's nothing I love more than a perfectly cooked piece of meat. So when you heat up your pan, make sure it's nice and hot. A little bit of smoke is okay. And then you just want to lay this piece of meat and you hear that sizzle. So just let it go. Don't be flipping it around. Just let it sit and it'll create a nice hard golden sear. It's been about 2 minutes on medium high, and now I'm going to flip it over and evenly brown all the sides. Look at that beautiful crust. That's what you want. Even golden brown. The flavors of this dish are Thai inspired. I've seasoned up some nice thick fat scallops with a little bit of salt, and I'm going to finish it off with a red curry beurre blanc. I love Thai flavors. I have such a connection to this dish because Thailand is somewhere that I've always wanted to go for a culinary food tour. You want to make sure that your pan is super hot so you get a nice char on the outside of the scallop, and you only want to give it about a minute. They're super delicate. I love making this dish because I get to use the freshest seafood, the freshest produce. In this Vitamix here, I've got some English peas that I have blanched in some coconut milk and some galangal root. Galangal root is like ginger. They use it a lot in Thai cuisine. I'm gonna add some coconut milk that I cooked the peas in, some melted butter because butter makes everything better, and I've added some salt and pepper, and we're just gonna blitz this up until it's a nice, smooth, creamy puree.
I also love cooking this dish because I get to show off some simple cooking techniques and I get to plate it in an elevated way.
I've got some teeny tiny adorable little quail eggs that I've just poached in some water and vinegar the way that you would a regular egg, and I'm just tossing it in a little bit of seasoned flour. Don't forget to season, and throwing it in some egg and some panko, and got them in the fryer, and you only want to do it for a quick 15 seconds, enough just to get that nice crispy golden crust, but you don't want to cook it through. All our elements are ready to go, so now we're going to plate it up. We've got that beautiful pea puree that we added coconut milk to and galangal. And we've also got our crunchy element, taro. It tastes a lot like potato, but has an earthier flavor to it. So we're gonna put this right in the center, and we're gonna plate our scallops right on top of that. These beautiful, plump, juicy scallops were cooked perfectly. They're nice and opaque on the inside and have a nice sheen to them. Our surf, so now we're going to add on our turf, these beautiful beef tenderloin medallions. Cooked to medium rare. We're going to add on our papaya salad. This is papaya, tomatoes, and mangoes with a little bit of a fish sauce and lime dressing. And this is gonna be like an explosion in your mouth. It's sweet, spicy, and salty all at the same time. And then the final touch, these beautiful little quail eggs that I've poached and deep fried with that nice runny center. We're just gonna place a couple around there for some extra luxuriousness. And a little bit of microgreens and cilantro to finish. A bit of the red curry butter sauce for a little bit of extra kick. And we're done. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this. I'm gonna have a really good time eating it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you soon. Bye.